Last time we ended where we placed the first Quan Adelachu spirit into Warlock Mountain, and that will be 1 out of 2 spirits that we're allowed to actually place. Out of 8 total. Your DP mojo and interest has shot back up again? Yeah, same. I'm gonna load it the real way. Played almost exactly 2 hours. Why am I here? Why do I still— Alright, I guess I'm gonna load state. Okay, here we are. I've been drawing all kinds of Dinosaur Planet fan art lately. Most of it not good. But regardless, I've been drawing it.
Jeez.
Wait a second. No, this is the correct one, right? It's got the, spirit placed. Sorry. Yeah, this is the correct save. Why do I have to shoot these again? I feel like this is not correct. Oh. I mean, you don't owe anybody shit, Max. You can make Dinosaur Planet fan art when you feel like it.
Yeah, I mean, I want to do more Dinosaur Planet fan art, but my mind is like, no, you have to obsess over this guy at the moment. I do not control the special interest wheel.
Is that how it is?
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
man.
I'm always obsessed with Dinosaur Planet, but not obsessed to the point of you know what? I want to draw fan art of it. So in the meantime, I've been drawing like doodling some various stuff from Makai Kingdom because like I'm really pumped for like the re-release in May.
I don't know anything about this guy. Also, Kite is like interactable here, but not actually.
That's
All
weird.
Right. Well, I'm gonna swap back to Saber because now it's Saber's
yeah.
turn. Mom said it was Saber's turn on the Xbox.
I wish this got an Xbox remake. Not on the current Xbox, I mean like on the classic Xbox. The first one. The first Xbox. One that has the Conquer remake on it, that honestly isn't too terrible.
I think the Prince Earthwalker is ready for a new skill. This is the distract command. Use it to get by those who block your way.
Alright, so this guy gave us our distract command. Suddenly. And first of all, that's going to be a problem next time we want to come back in here, because for some reason the cutscene will attempt to activate again every time you walk up here. And often crashes the game. But second of all, wasn't there an earlier build of this where the queen gave you the distract command instead?
Yeah.
I actually have the voice line for it right here. If you
Well,
so
either it was planned to be in this build, or it might have been done in an earlier build.
Something. Well, it's got her placeholder voice, so which makes me think it was an earlier build. But I'm gonna play it real quick.
True.
Enjoy this.
And for you, my son, I'll give you your distract command. This will help you get past any dinosaurs that stand in your way. Now off you go!
Sorry if that was loud, but yeah. And I don't know, that I wonder why they did move it, because you still end up having to talk to the queen anyway to get your next task. Even though she doesn't actually do it in this build, she just lays here dying. As always. But I do have this voice line as well where she tells you what to do next.
Go back to Northern Wastes and find an old silver-backed Snowhorn. He will point you in the right direction.
Yeah, she tells you to find an old silver-backed Snowhorn. He will point you in the right direction. And as we know, he's locked up over here. You can hear him yelling for help. And now that we have the distract command, which either the queen or the swapstone gave to us, we can get past the guy who's blocking that area. Also, hello Arcade Zone. I just now saw. I am Saber. Either that or it's just talking to Saber and you and not to me. It is so surreal that we can play this and explore. I was thinking about that today. I was like, because I've been in such a big Dinosaur Planet mood since the anniversary hit, I've just been like, oh god, I just want to play it so bad. I just want to be able to control Saber/Crystal. Because I have the power to do that now after so many years of just watching gameplay of it.
Yeah, like it feels so satisfying to just finally explore this world, no matter how, like, broken it is.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want him to flame, actually. This is not what I wanted. Distract him, please.
Arcade Zone assigned you Saberkin.
I accept this. Honestly, Gen's a Saberkin too, though. Ow, 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 ow. Tricky, can you please distract him? Thank you. Goodness gracious. Also, in my experience, sometimes it does not actually give you the distract command when it says it does. But if you, like, do a real save and then reload your save, it actually will pop up for you. Just, pro tip for people playing. And there he is! The old silverback, Snowhorn.
They sent you to rescue me. The Sharpclaws haven't fed me in days, so I'm feeling a bit weak. If you bring me 12 frostweeds, I'll be able to get my
Oh, yeah, I forgot about this.
Yeah, are you guys ready to suffer? He wants 12 frostweeds, not 4, not 10, 12. That is a lot. That is like so many because it takes forever. It takes 20 years to give him these frostweeds. All the while he tells you you're taking too long. The whole time. Alright, here we go. Now these things are sentient also for some reason. So you have to like herd them towards him. Also, you should save state as you're doing it because the game likes to crash while you're doing it too. And it's really fun when you have to do 12 frostweeds and you're like halfway there and the game is like... and then you have to restart, so... Squeak, squeak. Can you guys hear the game, by the way? Because it seemed like it was quiet when I was watching back the footage last time. I'll turn it up if you want me to. That is 2 frostweeds. For explaining what canning is in the chat. There we go. We got him.
Look out, boy!
Supposed to break the ice there, but he doesn't.
Hey,
I think this is the fastest we ever done it.
Maybe.
And who is this witchy?
Oh, so the weeds don't like the weeds given the power to phase fruity ice, not actually break it.
Nice lady, your
You missed it, but he says, "This is my friend Fox McCloud."
A Spellstone? My name is Belina-Tay.
I am a Spellstone Guardian. Many moons in our past, the great Chimera dragon formed a group of dinosaurs known as the Spellstone Guardians. 4 dinosaurs from different tribes.
5 dinosaurs.
Given a Spellstone. Each Guardian was to keep this knowledge secret and pass down this duty through following generations. General Scales learned that I was a Guardian and gave me a choice. Either reveal where I had hidden the Spellstone, or my whole tribe would be destroyed. I had no choice. The safety of the many must come before the few. It is my duty. But my daughter did not think this way. My daughter told Scales that she knew where to find the Spellstone. Scales kept his word and did not destroy the tribe. He enslaved them instead.
Oh, and then he stops being audible.
What can we do?
It is up to you to find the Spellstone before General Scales. I will open the mine.
Also, is anyone else bothered by the fact that he...
You
Oh.
must return the Spellstone to me, so that I may activate it for you. Good luck!
He is a silverback Snowhorn, but he's got his back covered by a blankie, so you can't even tell he has a silverback.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of silly. Well, then again, she doesn't actually say that in this build, does she?
Oh, yeah, she doesn't.
Oh, that might have been something they changed on purpose. Also, this river goes all the way down to that exit / entrance inside the well in Swapstone Hollow. Pardon me. And this is the entrance to Dark Ice Mines, which in Star Fox Adventures, this is just a cave with nothing in it. And you have to fly to this entrance instead, so... On a safe state, I actually wanted to run through this area while having the alpha footage play at the same time.
Ooh.
So... Go. Let us go. If I don't walk off the cliff. Oh. Go away. Tricky? Tricky, where the hell are you going? Alright, well, I'm just gonna... Oh, before I close the alpha footage, notice how the ball works in alpha, and it doesn't work in the build that we have now.
And also, the ball has a different texture.
I know. Alright, where the hell is Tricky going? Hey! Oh my god, he went off the map. Hey! You little brat. He's going back! Tricky! Tricky, I'll kill you with my bare hands. Come here. Yeah, the lighting obviously is bad. Well, I mean, this lighting right here looks pretty good though.
Yeah.
Minus the flickering on the top and bottom of the screen that happens sometimes. Can I, pause?
Yeah, you might have to edit that in post.
Yeah, that just happens playing this all the time. Oh, you coming back? You coming back, Tricky? Come on.
Tricky versus a dog from Fable 2. I need to play Fable 2 more.
Tricky versus Huey from, Haunting Ground. We crashed. That's what I get for threatening Tricky. Alright, Tricky, come down here, please.
Tricky throws a tantrum and crashes your game. That might as well be what happens.
That's just what it means to play this. Thank you. Thank you, Tricky, for not crashing us this time. Oh yeah, we were talking about this before. Hold on. Give me that mine key that looks like a diamond. Unfortunately, Pokemon Go has stopped. I don't care!
We're
what?
not playing Pokemon Go!
Do we know what this symbol is? Because I don't recognize this symbol. I also know that this bitmap and the one on the wall out there are in the alpha footage as well, so they might just be remnants, but I don't know what the hell this is. I don't know if this is our first, like, warning that, ooh, it's the symbol of, like, the dragons or something, or what. Because on the one hand, it does slightly look like a mammoth skull, but on the other hand, it does slightly look like an eye of a dragon. I don't know. I don't know what that is, but I feel like it's significant that it's hidden away in here. Where nobody but the Sharp Claws can see it.
It's a death metal band logo.
There's general scales, obviously. It's a death metal band. Alright, now I have the flame command only because I was using cheat codes before, but actually you do not get the flame command until this segment coming up here. I'm not gonna use it until we legally can.
I cannot thank you enough for releasing me. Take this as a reward. I found it whilst working yesterday. It looked important, so I hid it from the Sharp Claws.
Thanks. This may come in useful.
Oh, those subtitles were bugging out.
I know.
Her bravery alone saved us from certain death at the hands of General Scales.
Yeah, so she gives us the scare, and she's like, please save Belina-Tay. She was just being brave and she saved us all from Scales. Even though Tay was like, she dishonored me by doing that. Down here you have to use flame command for this. Also, notably, I can't pull it up right now because it's part of the same clip, but in the alpha footage there was only one campfire here. And in this there are 3. For some reason they wanted to add more? Question mark. Why is Saber such a pretty boy in this game? I don't know, he's freaking adorable.
Yeah.
I love him.
He's just as handsome as Adult Link is in Ocarina of Time.
Mr. Tiny Eyes and Big Nose.
Yeah. Though, I honestly, I think Saber has the advantage of having more polygons on his face.
I refuse to take the long way down here. Saber has the advantage of not being human.
That too.
I mean, I guess is Link even human, technically?
He's Hylian.
I guess that's slightly different, but yeah, it's the same thing though. He looks human
I'm sorry,
enough.
the portrait of Saber looks like he'd be voiced by Matt Damon in a Don Bluth film.
I would love Dinosaur Planet by Don Bluth.
Same. Dinosaur Planet were to come out without having been a Star Fox game, he would have been fur bait.
Maybe. Probably. I mean, Crystal's fur bait.
Well, yeah.
Unfortunately, even Dinosaur Planet Crystal is fur bait, even though she's freaking 16 years old, and people either don't realize that or don't care. I saved you, man.
I don't think We're Back a Dinosaur Story was a Don Bluth film, though. Unless it was, and I'm just being forgetful.
Art style definitely is. Yeah, it was. I never even thought about that.
Oh, okay, now I gotta look this up.
I also love Saber. Saber's my favorite boy. I wish to God that the cutscene model wasn't so broken dysfunctional. Like, I was reading in the Dinosaur Planet Community Server, I forget who it was, but somebody was trying to get it to work, and I guess it just, like, the game just relentlessly, like, crashes if you try to have it working in there.
Jeez.
This guy needs food because he's weak right now, but he doesn't want frostweeds.
Also, Max says it wasn't. It was directed by the guy that made Balto and Prince of Egypt.
Okay. Max would know. Now we got our flame command, so we can get in here and we can get back in the other place too. There's not a whole lot to say about this area up until yeah, not for a little bit, because it's pretty much very similar to how it is in Star Fox Adventures, and a lot of this part of the Dark Ice Mines area we did not see in the alpha footage. I don't think we saw beyond the bridge here in alpha.
Yeah.
So I got one route, I gotta get the other one.
There are a few puzzles that are new compared to between this and Star Fox Adventures, but other than that, like, this is pretty much, like, very similar to how it is in retail Star Fox Adventures.
Yeah. I think Star Fox Adventures actually also went back to having one campfire in this room, speaking of it. Item get sounds like a jingle to a VHS. It definitely sounds old. Tricky? Okay. He's gonna breathe fire away from the campfire and it's gonna work. Tricky! Oh no, he's fine.
That's just a crunch of the Nintendo 64, like, sound fidelity.
I enjoy it.
Yeah, I like the crunch.
Also, the reason I've been making my recent Dinosaur Planet fan art look like VHS quality with those filters and stuff is because of the whole us not knowing anything about Dinosaur Planet aside from this VHS quality bullshit until recently. Like when you look at the alpha footage, it looks like it's on a VHS. If you look at any of the stuff from E3, it looks like it's on VHS. I'll push this in a second.
God, I think the cleanest, like, E3 footage of the game was that one, like, it was dropped in, like, December of, like, 2020, and it started immediately with a crash.
Yeah. The newest one that we got before this build came out was the footage that opened up with the crash screen. And it's like the same crash screen we always see when this crashes.
It was prophetic.
So, it's funny to think that Rare had as many problems developing this with the crashing as we do now trying to play it.
Yeah, like, no wonder they swapped consoles.
Yeah, they were very, very ambitious. I've never played Perfect Dark or GoldenEye or anything, but I've heard they're also notoriously laggy.
GoldenEye less so. Perfect Dark, yeah, it was laggy.
Yeah, in this game they said they said by the time they got as far as they did with it, they never figured out how to make the lag stop. Also, I don't know what the point of this is. Because if you flame this and go in there, there's literally nothing. And in Star Fox Adventures, there's nothing either, except there's a little magic plant to get some more magic. That's it. I'm like, what's the point of not being able to get in here until you have the flame command when there's nothing in there? I don't understand that decision there. Oh yeah, Star Fox Adventures does run buttery smooth. It's very
constant 60 frames.
Very nice. I feel spoiled when I play Star Fox Adventures, even though it's like crappy.
I remember like playing Star Fox Adventures and getting a GameCube for the very first time and was just like blown away by the fact that it ran at 60 frames per second. Because like, again, this coming from someone who grew up with a Nintendo 64 and the games on it for most of his life.
Can I give this guy his root, please? Thank you.
Now I just wish I had a computer that was capable of running Star Fox Adventures at 60 frames.
Mine probably can, but probably not while streaming at the same time. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Star Fox Adventures is one of the best looking GameCube games, and it was so early on the GameCube's lifespan, too.
Yeah. Like, as far as, like, early GameCube titles look, the best looking ones are easily Super Mario Sunshine and Star Fox Adventures.
Look at me. Look at me. I'm riding that mammoth.
Oh my god. I had to refresh the video because it was desync, but oh my god.
Yeah, it's gonna be desync no matter what. I have a delay on it. It's to preserve video quality.
Yeah. Notice how the Snowhorn suddenly doesn't have any ears.
I know. Well, here's the thing. He has ears. They're transparent from the back. Hold on. Let me see if I can get a good view of the front of him, because his ears come back when you get to the front. You can kind of see it there. You turn around. I'm getting scared. The game lagged for a second.
Oh yeah, I guess it's just a texture thing.
You can only see, yeah, you can't see the ears from the back. It's weird. Also, this is freaking weird in here. So there's all these little tent triangle thingies. I don't know what they are, but you can slap them and they slowly burn away when you slap them. Maybe this was something that was maybe supposed to be for Tricky's new flame command. I don't know. But, that is a thing you can do to them. And now if you, if you do this, and then you walk away before it's done, sometimes it'll just start coming back. Yep, they're coming back. It's coming back. Wait. It's going back. The tent is not back, but the fire's going backwards. Yeah, usually the tent just, like, comes back. All these other tents are useless. The gear is just hidden in that one. I wanna see the freaking tents come back, though. It's really funny to me. Did I not go far away enough? Alright. Try hitting another one, please. Do it. Why can't I get closer? Saber not sitting properly on that mammoth is even funnier.
He just hovers.
Alright, now walk away. Is this going back up a second time? No? They're not gonna do it. They're really not gonna do it, huh? You're gonna try to prove me wrong, but I'm calling you out. Yeah, why does this one keep going back but like transparent? I've not seen that before, actually.
Oh my god, it is
It's going back down again. Can you... I'm gonna need to get the gear out of here. I'm gonna need you to behave yourself, game. Alright, get off.
Obey the laws of thermodynamics!
No! Oh, why did it do that? That one's being destroyed again. Well, okay. I don't know what's happening right now. Every time a new console comes out, now it's like, wow, the lighting's slightly better. I know.
Every time we play this game, something new happens.
Dude, this freaking tent is in, like, limbo. What do you have a distract command for? For what? Oh wait, no, I know what it's for. Alright, I'm gonna stop goofing around with the tents. You're gonna have to take my word for it when I say that they do that shit. Gotta defrost the switch. If I remember correctly, that wasn't functioning before Dinomod 2.4. The defrosting the switch thing. Oh god, we are lagging so bad. I have one gear. Can I put it up there, please? Fine, I'll come back. Wait a second. How do I activate the dude? Does he just show up? God, that area is so laggy for some reason. There we go. There's the dude. Ah! Alright, distract him please, Tricky. What? Distract him. Tricky, please distract him or I'm going to scream.
Tricky, distract.
There we go.
Distract command means distract the sharp claw.
I have obliterated him with my touch.
he just blinks out of existence.
He goes. Cannons do not have sounds. None of them do. I gotta continue to do this. This is a very strange thing too. Oh my god, I hope you guys can't hear the neighbor yelling. I hear him through my headphones.
I can't.
Okay, good.
That rock has Nintendo 64 physics.
Oh yeah. I love the way it just lands in the tents. But now it's out of our way so we can go back here too. What neighbor? The one next door? You're not the biggest fan of hyper-realistic graphics. Yeah, I mean, I don't care as long as the game has a good story and or good gameplay and isn't like shit, basically. That's not a very tall order, but Tricky, dig this up in a second. Oh, so tedious. So many back and forths here. It's kind of a good puzzle area though.
Yeah.
You want to say something stupid? Watch how far these mushrooms jump. Can't even really... Oh, I got one. They're very hard to get, and these mushrooms in particular just jump super far for some reason. Right, let me go put the gears in. Yeah, I'm not a big... Like, I don't care if the graphics look like Minecraft or whatever. Especially if it's, like, stylized or something, like... I don't know, I feel like people put way too much emphasis on graphics where it's not that important.
I just care if a game runs well. Like, everyone makes a deal about, like, oh hey, Monster Hunter Rise on PC looks really good. Like all the textures are like bigger. And meanwhile, I'm just like, okay, but it still runs good on Switch, so I'd have no reason to get on PC.
I know, everybody is like, ooh, 4K! And I'm like, how many of you people actually have 4K monitors?
I don't.
Oh god. Why did I not grab the other gear?
But yeah, I don't care if Monster Hunter Rise, like, has, like, crappy textures on Switch. I can play it well.
Yeah.
Well as a Hunting Horn main can play it, I mean.
I also really don't understand the crowd that started getting so pissy about how quote-unquote bad Pokemon looked when Sword and Shield came out, because the game doesn't look bad. I literally don't understand. It's like, what? Because it doesn't look like PS5? Like, what are you complaining about? The game is excellent. I don't care if it doesn't look like PS5 or whatever you're complaining about. Like, shit. Sword and Shield's one of my favorite Pokemon games.
I have no weight on, I have no personal, like, thing against Sword and Shield, I'm just kind of burnt out on modern Pokemon. But
Yeah.
I think the game itself looks fine.
Pretty good.
Also, the price point between a Nintendo Switch and a PS5 is a big difference. Yeah, I'm not planning on getting any, like, current gen consoles aside from the Switch, because, like, one, how much money do you think I have? And two, there's just more shit I like on Switch.
I would be interested in the PS5 if there was more stuff on it, but right now it's just like, oh, it's got some games from the PS4 on it, and Ratchet and Clank, and that's it. And I'm like, but I can just use a PS4 then.
Yeah, like, I'd rather not get, like, a PS5 solely for Ratchet and Clank. I learned my lesson with getting a PS Vita solely for, Disgaea 3.
Alright, we're gonna talk to the Horn of Truth dude now.
Across the ravine, you will find a most sacred treasure, the Horn of Truth. Only a true believer may cross the divide.
And then they muted the line, believe in your quest saver, you must believe. But luckily, we've got the line right here, just for you.
Believe in your quest, Saber. You must believe.
And I assume they muted it because it mentions Saber. Because,
Yeah.
God forbid, any evidence of Saber be allowed in this build.
It was his game first.
Yeah, it was. It looks like I'm jumping on Tricky. I'm supposed to be floating. Also, I wanted to point this out. When you come into the Horn of Truth room, there's all these unique textures in here. And it's very weird to me because it looks like a bunch of bones. Like this shit should be in like Blackwater Canyon or something. This is a very strange room to me. It might just be... It might be nothing, or it might be something, I don't know. It's an odd looking room. I got the Horn of Truth. And now I would like to go back to talk to the Snowhorn after having acquired the Horn of Truth, because he says something different now.
Use the horn wisely, Saber. It will summon help in times of need.
He actually says Saber there. Interesting. Use the horn wisely, Saber. And now we can go all the way back as part of our back and forth quest here. Go back in here to this dig spot. And hopefully Tricky will join us this time. I don't think he's going to. I don't know where he is. He's like stuck. Tricky, I'm gonna murder you. I want to come over there. Actually, I wonder if I do this, maybe he'll come over. Run out into the blizzard. But then I get lost and I come back. I like the way he shuffles back over, like... There's Tricky. Aha! Gotcha. We've got this little mammoth symbol here. We can call the mammoth for. Snowhorn. You know what's really funny is I'm pretty sure they copy-pasted that animation into Star Fox Adventures because it doesn't actually touch his mouth when he plays the horn. I know they reused a lot of animations, so it's very possible. It's just like... They didn't even adjust it so the horn actually goes in his mouth. Got a trusty Snowhorn to help us through the blizzard now. We're gonna float gently above him to show our respect. And onwards we go. Also, there's supposed to be acknowledgement of this, but it doesn't happen. Tricky is supposed to go missing in this blizzard.
Mounts Mammoth immediately turns to surfboard.
What? What's that mean?
I don't know, but Cyber said in the chat.
How you surfboard?
But yeah, I'm not too fussed about Switch games looking crappier, especially since, like, it do be portable, though.
Yeah. Switch is one of my favorite consoles ever.
I just wish, like, the friggin' Joy-Cons weren't, like, as durable as Fisher-Price toys.
Alright, so Tricky's missing. I do believe the lines that are said when Tricky goes missing are exactly the same as in Star Fox Adventures.
Tricky? Tricky!
Your friend will turn up. They usually do. Maybe I can help until he does.
And then that's your cue to have him break down the door for you. Which I've just done. Like aggro onto the magic plants every time, but I don't need it. I think I still have cheats activated. For max health and mana, or magic, or whatever. Alright, now... We're gonna ride this into Dark Ice Mines, and I'm gonna try my very best not to fall off the cliff. Place where we were before, where all the rocks were tumbling. Where we saved the Snowhorn. Oh, I didn't fall off. And I didn't crash either. Excellent. I almost ran right into that. Here we are. We're in the depths of the Dark Ice Mines. I must be being forced to power something. Also, Nuggs restored the music in here. It was not here last time we played on stream. So thank you once again, Nuggs, for your contributions.
Doing God's work?
Yep. Also, Tricky is not supposed to be here. This happened last time, too. Last time I came down here. He gets stuck here. He's supposed to be in prison. I don't know what his problem is. Ow. One of my favorite tracks in Dinosaur Planet that's not in Star Fox Adventures because it's just so eerie and scary. That's also notable that in the alpha footage, these little crevices in the wall were not here to avoid the snowballs. So in order to avoid the snowballs, you had to, like, do this. Wait on them to pass by, and then come back up. What the game tester was doing in that footage.
So I think you're gonna show that stuff in the
yeah, I'm gonna have to do an edit
stream.
of that later on YouTube because that particular clip is very long. I mean, I'll play it up here if you want. But I'll do the cool alpha dodge for you. Yeah, they would do this. It would pass by, and then you'd come back up. I honestly think that was a really cool,
yeah. Super risky, but pretty cool.
yeah. For that to be the intended way for you to avoid them. But I guess they added the crevices in the wall because they were like, oh, maybe people aren't gonna realize that they can avoid getting hit. You wonder if there'd ever be an earlier build to show off. We are hoping and praying to God that there will eventually be one to play. Like,
please.
Especially the E3 build.
I want to play the E3 build so bad.
We're gonna get really into that shit, when we get to Walled City. When we get to Walled City in this build, there's gonna be a lot to talk about.
Oh yeah.
Also, you're supposed to use Tricky to grab this, but he freaking doesn't work down here, and you can just go right through the ice, so it's silly. But I'm gonna grab it when you're intended to grab it, so...
It was E3, it wasn't Space World Arcade.
No, Space World, I think only Star Fox got a Space World showing, right?
Yeah, Star Fox Adventures got the Space World showing. Dinosaur Planet, as far as I know, was shown only at E3 2000 and the Europe Computer Trade Show in 2000. But from what I've read, apparently the E3 build and the ECTS build are the same thing.
There's a mammoth locked up in here. I keep saying mammoth. Snowhorn. And the door we just opened was supposed to be where Tricky is supposed to be. But in my experience, he is usually not in here where he's supposed to be. And then you can't do anything with him. He just, like, he doesn't freaking work until the next cutscene. Like he's supposed to. So thank goodness that you can just clip through this ice in here. Otherwise you'd be forced to cheat. Stop aiming at that. What the hell are you doing, Saber? Oh, now you're not gonna let me clip through the ice. Is that how it is? Excuse me? And now I'm cheating. Sorry.
That's it. Getting me. That's it. I'm getting me mallet.
Gonna need a bigger mallet. Alright, that key is to get into the other cell. And I think this idiot's gonna respawn. Yep. Now we've unlocked the other cell. And this next cutscene that plays, I will be comparing it to the alpha cutscene of it as well. I have that one ready to go at least. Here is our good friend Belina-Tay.
Who are you?
My name is Fox, and this is the Crown Prince of the Earthwalkers. We've been sent by the Snowhorn Guardian to find the Spellstone. Do you know where it's hidden?
My name is Belina-Tay. The Guardian is my father. Did he send you to rescue me?
I'm sorry, Belina, but he feels you have dishonored the Guardians. We were only sent to find the Spellstone.
The old fool. I had to save the tribe. If it wasn't for my father being a Guardian, none of this would have happened in the first place.
Throws a temper tantrum, causes a cave-in. The rocks are not animated in this scene. But you know it's supposed to be a cave-in because the scene plays out the same in Star Fox Adventures, and there's a cave-in.
Belina, are you there?
Listen carefully. Find a way to the bottom of the mine. I'll meet you there.
Alright, and now I'm gonna play for you the alpha version of that.
It still bothers me that Saber doesn't blink.
It's because it's not the real model. But he'll
I
blink
know.
in this one.
Who are you?
My name is Saber, and this is the Crown Prince of the Earthwalkers. We have been sent by the Snowhorn Guardian to find the Spellstone. Do you know where it's hidden?
My name is Belina-Tay. The Guardian is my father. Did he send you to rescue me?
I'm sorry, Belina, but he feels you have dishonored the Guardians. We were only sent to find the Spellstone.
The old fool. I had to save the tribe. If it wasn't for my father being a Guardian, none of this would have happened in the first place.
Oh, I thought it was going to play the part after that, but I guess it didn't. But yeah, the rocks still weren't even there in the alpha footage. It's only in, oh. In fact, I can just walk right over here. But, yeah, there's supposed to be rocks blocking her. That's how it was intended. It was not finished. Alright, now welcome to the waterfall. I also love that the song in this room is slightly different in Star Fox Adventures, and this version is like scarier. Which goes along with the way Dark Ice Mines in general is kind of scary and ominous.
I want to touch Saber's ears.
Me too. And his tail.
Squishable tail.
We've got,
I want to yank his tail and steal his sword. No! Don't
No!
do that!
That's his cool sword. I like that this is the ice that goes down the waterfall doesn't actually come down, it just goes when it reaches the end of the waterfall. Alright, Tricky, stay here. I know you will. Tricky, you didn't. Why did it shoot? And then Tricky's growling like a dog. Alright. Also, this section plays out pretty much exactly the same in Star Fox Adventures. But it's kind of a pain to jump this in this game because Saber will overshoot it. You have to like jump at the middle one at an angle. that.
You're not gonna fly over it?
No.
I respect the hustle.
I've learned how to do it. Why? Why has there been red stuff? Okay. Well, yeah, they're just going when they reach the end, like that. All right, we're getting out of here. And then there's another issue with this area, which I will show you, and that is that if you just take this cube and push it right off, right where it's lined up with, Saber will do that and be stuck. He'll just be stuck. You cannot get out of this. So what we're gonna do is push it over a little bit, and then we're gonna push it off so he doesn't do that. That's not supposed to. There we go.
Yeah, I just saw it.
What the hell's happening right now? It's fine. I didn't take fall damage. Everything's good. I also love these textures that are supposed to be the illusion that there's a tunnel here, but it just looks 2D as hell.
Yeah.
Also, actually, I would like to test this out. Last time I played this before I did the newest Dinomod. Oh my god, please. This switch, you're supposed to step on it, but if you step on it, it crashes. Let's see. Yep, it crashes. But you can stand over here where the bats won't get in your way, and then you can shoot it. And it works. And it fricking works that way, and it doesn't crash when you do it that way. It's so weird. Oh, it's right here, elevator. Thought it was where I was standing.
Dinosaur Planet is an experience that no other game can give you.
It's amazing. Hey, baby. And I've stolen his key. Okay. There's another issue we're going to run into in a minute. Well, first of all, there's a keyhole here for this key that we just got. They didn't make the texture slash model slash whatever for it yet, but you can still do the function there next to the door.
Yeah, you can still target it.
Where did Tricky go? He was just... Okay. Tricky likes to get stuck to this door. Yep. He likes to do that. Out of this tunnel because there are rocks coming. Yep. This tunnel is so dark I cannot ever see anything. And I'm stuck. Oh shit, I didn't realize this was a dynamic track. It started making different noises in the tunnel.
Oh, well I can't hear it, but I'll probably hear it in post.
It was making like spooky, like whining sounds instead of the other sound when I'm in the tunnel. That's cool. Shit, I didn't even know that.
Well.
Alright, I'm gonna save because there's an area that likes to crash right here. Boy, if only we had a lantern to light our way. I know. Ah! Shibunga knows best. Well, Shibunga has. Shibunga has wares, but he will not be sharing them in this build. The Cave of Treasure.
We're like the Museum of Treasures because you can only look and not buy.
Yeah. Well, you can look and not buy, but also he doesn't have any key items. Don't frickin' mess with me. They didn't hit me, that was cool. Key, please. The key- oh, it's right here. Their unfinished little section here. Actually, I didn't go this way, and I can't remember off the top of my head what's in here, so let me look at it real quick. Oh, it's just a overlook. Alright, I'm going to save. This is easy though.
Yeah, I still think this is a cool little puzzle.
I like this. Very unrealistic, but very cool. Drop the snowballs into the lava, and it cools it down. You gotta cool it down enough that you're able to walk across it. I also noticed that Tricky is currently not with us, and I have to wonder what has happened to that lad. This cutscene here. I guess it doesn't matter because Tricky's not here.
Fox, you made it!
It hasn't been easy. Now where is that Spellstone?
My father didn't say exactly where it was, but he knew the Sharpclaw were getting close. Look carefully, Saber. I'm sure you and your little friend can find it before they do.
I love... Fox, you made it! Look carefully, Saber. Oh, there goes Tricky. Yep. Oh my god. Do not get stuck to the door. God damn it. Alright, come on. Come on. Come on. Tricky! Oh. Alright, let me try to go through this side. Good.
Look carefully, Saber. I'm sure you and your little friend can find it before they do.
Tricky, do not despawn. Tricky? Oh, thank you. Come here, please. Please come here. Please come here.
Thank you, Tricky, for not being stupid.
Tricky. Yeah, yeah, he's with us. I accidentally hit load instead of save. I hate myself so much. I hate myself so much. He's just here. Alright, now this used to be a gigantic crash zone. Ow. It appears that Nuggs was able to fix that as well. Be tricky because here's this fun little big spot here. This area is a pretty big, gigantic, empty room. As opposed to in Star Fox Adventures, where there was a whole puzzle where you had to climb all the way up and do a bunch of stuff. Alright. Fight the boss. The boss is also fixed. And the reason you need Tricky is because if he does not come in here with you, you just can't do this. You just can't activate the boss. Which version of Dark Ice do I prefer? I don't know. Probably this one if it was finished.
Yeah, the Star Fox Adventures one has just too many barrel puzzles for my liking. So you can say that about any part of Star Fox Adventures.
Why is this happening to me? Alright, so what you gotta do is use the distract command. He's gonna start aggroing onto Tricky. And then, ow. And then you gotta hit him in the butt. You know what's funny is in Star Fox Adventures, the stay command will function like the distract command in this fight. And he'll still aggro onto Tricky if you use the stay command. I've always thought that was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, Galden being frozen inside a waterfall does make way more sense than him just being frozen out in the open. Alright, we've been eaten. And wouldn't you know it, there's the Spellstone.
I still remember, like, that one time, like, you... Okay, on the Star Fox Adventures version of this fight, you just went like, hey, watch this. And then you just fucking comboed, the uvula with the Fire Blast spell.
I saw that on a speedrun once.
Yeah.
It was so good.
Yeah, for some reason the Fire Blaster in Star Fox Adventures has no cooldown, so if you have a turbo controller, you can just combo that thing.
I don't even have a turbo controller, I just did it fast. Also, when you're doing this boss, for some reason you're stuck in like aggro mode. You can't stop doing like the strafing thing, so you cannot activate your fire spell like you're supposed to when you want to shoot him. So you literally, you have to cheat. You have to cheat, float up there and slap him with your sword instead of using the fire spell. Because it's freaking not finished.
Yeah,
apparently, there's a way to do it without cheating, but God knows I'll never be able to freaking do it.
Yeah, for some reason, the targeting does not work on his chest.
Well, it's not that, it's that you can't even shoot when it's already targeting something. You can't even, like, activate, like, because you have to hold the targeting button to make it do it, but it's already targeting. And apparently you can patiently wait for him to bend down when he's shooting at you and then slap him, but I have not successfully been able to do it. So maybe, I don't know, maybe next year's run. It's very tedious. I think that's when you're supposed to be able to hit him. Ow. There we go. Why did they cut the extra A in Galadon's name? I think his name was Galden too in this, except for when it says his name on the screen. I don't know if that's just a typo that they didn't go back to fix or what.
Oh no.
Also, Calanidac was the name of a species on another planet in the lore of this game originally, and I think that when they ended up not using that spoken in the game anywhere, they just tacked the name onto the T-Rex boss.
Yeah.
AGDQ run of Star Fox Adventures when? I don't know. When I freaking...
That would require AGDQ to acknowledge this game.
Also, this cutscene works now too. Thank you, Nuggs.
Yeah, you're no longer just ejected into a void.
And the mines get shut off so you can go back down there again. Got the Spellstone. Now, I know that Belina-Tay says, hey, make sure you come back to me so I can activate the Spellstone for you. But you're not going to want to do that. Oh god. Because for some reason, in this build, the activated Spellstones do not work. Only the ones that are not activated work, even though in the lore and what the characters tell you say otherwise. Don't let them trick you. Quiet in here. There's nothing. It's scary. Back my music. Thank you. Oh. Okay. Oh shit, thank you for gift subbing people. Cool. Alright. Now, I tried very hard. I could not find the clip, but when you come back up here to Belina-Tay, there's supposed to be a cutscene where he's reunited with Belina-Tay, and they make up. But not only does it not play in this build, but I couldn't find it when I was digging around in my files, so I'm gonna have to edit that in post, unfortunately.
You would not believe what we had to do to get this.
Ah, yes. I forgot to tell you about the clan attack. I had a run-in with him a few years back, but I managed to freeze him in a waterfall. I hope you gave him my greetings.
Father! Father!
Belina!
I'm sorry, Father. I made a big mistake.
No, I am sorry. You did the right thing. Scales would have destroyed us anyway. It is time for the work of the Spellstone Guardians to be secret no more.
Excuse me, but the Spellstone?
Ah, yes. Sorry, boy. Now let's see. You must take this to the Volcano Force Point Temple. The Thorntails will guide you on your way.
I'm going to save state here because I want to show him activate the Spellstone for you. And then I'm going to load. Alright, so here we go. There you go. No cutscene. He just... There you go, the Spellstone's activated. But we're not going to activate it because it doesn't work. I'm gonna just no clip. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. This place isn't loaded. Okay. You don't have to clip through it. I was able to just go. Can't use the crystal pop emoji? That might be a tier 2 one or something, I don't know. Unfortunately, I have very limited emoji slots, and I had to put one in, like, the $5 one and the $10 one in the last tier, instead of having a bunch of them on the lowest tier, which I would prefer to do. Oh, it's because you're not subbed, but you gave somebody else a sub, but you didn't give yourself a sub? Okay. Now, the next section of the game, I'm gonna have to gather a bunch of resources to, go over on the next stream, so it might be a minute until the part 3 of this. But I'll do my best to maybe be able to do it next week at some point. There you go, now you're doing Crystal Pop in the chat. So thank you everybody who showed up. Thank you for the gift subs. Thank you for talking to me about Dinosaur Planet.
Not a problem.
And of course, thank you again for helping and providing a lot of information and also all the voice clips.
No problem. Glad I could help.
And
so yeah, next session we should be doing the Volcano Force Point Temple and possibly Cloud Runner Fortress.
Yeah, Volcano Force Point is short enough that we can probably do both next time.
Yeah.
I'll see you.
Till then, see you guys later.
Have a good night. Stay safe out there.